Moving on from that amazing tag team match that we just had, it is now time for a women's division match. It is going to be Natalya taking on newcomer from NXT, Io Shirai. And honestly, Io Shirai, an amazing talent here in the WWE. NXT, I mean, she was amazing. But tonight, she's going to do battle with the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, we have had an amazing show so far. I mean, that tag team match has blown the roof off of this building already, and here we go. Women's division match between Natalya and Io Shirai from NXT. Io Shirai, one of the women superstars that got drafted in the draft. One of the NXT draft picks from Monday Night Raw. I mean, the other NXT draft picks were Tommaso Ciampa, who we will see later tonight take on Randy Orton. But Natalya breaking out right now, going after Io Shirai, the newcomer, as Io Shirai is able to stop her with a big drop kick right there to Natalya. I mean, Natalya comes in here looking to ruin Io Shirai's chances here, as Io Shirai gets hit with a super kick right there after Natalya countered, going for a clothesline, gets kicked with a roundhouse kick to the gut right there, and then a single leg drop kick by Io Shirai. Io Shirai is not going to let Natalya ruin her opportunity to come here to Monday Night Raw and show her skills off. I mean, Io Shirai, one of the best superstars I have seen in a very long time. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Io Shirai. Io Shirai goes for the pin early, trying to win her debut match, but Natalya does not. Kicks out a one right there, and then a big kick to the gut by Io Shirai right there. I mean, Io Shirai comes out into the ring with a mask. I mean, just like any other amazing superstar should do. I mean, she comes out with basically class and basically an amazing show of fashion right there, as Natalya able to counter, going for a clothesline, but Io Shirai able to counter, I mean, and then goes for a scoop slam right there. Natalya counter, shoving her out of the way, then a slap to Io Shirai, Irish whipping Io Shirai into the ropes right there, and then a big elbow by Natalya. I mean, Natalya, a veteran here in the WWE. Io Shirai is a veteran in the wrestling world. I mean, Io Shirai has been all over the world. She has won championships all over the world. And Natalya, what in the world is this that she picks her up for some weird submission right there? But Io Shirai able to get out. Natalya picking her up with a German suplex though, and then a kick up by Natalya. But Io Shirai goes for that drop kick again, but Natalya is able to counter, picking her up for a suplex right there. And Io Shirai is in bad shape right now. I mean, Natalya, the ring veteran that she is, but countered with a fisherman carry right there over the head of Io Shirai, and then a big elbow to Natalya. Possibly could have ended the match right there. I mean, Io Shirai, if she went for the pin, it could be it, but Io Shirai, an amazing show of athleticism. I mean, look at that. Just, I mean, slamming her knees down in Natalya, and then a snapmare right there. An amazing move by Io Shirai. I mean, Io Shirai is on fire right now. Debut match here on Monday Night Raw, and it's against a former women's champion here in the WWE, and goes for a drop kick but misses completely. I don't know what was happening there. Natalya, I don't know what she was going for, but goes for the drop kick again. Io Shirai, and then a big kick to the gut to Io Shirai by Natalya, and Natalya has been in control of most of this match, going for a suplex once again to Io Shirai, and she is able to hit a suplex, and Natalya has been, like I said, has been in control of this match since the very beginning, breaking out, trying to ruin Io Shirai's debut match right there, going for a I totally just forgot the name of that, but going for a pin right there after that suplex right there. I mean, Natalya, the veteran that she is, but gets clotheslined out of the ring by Io Shirai, and Io Shirai takes control of this match after Natalya goes crashing hard out on the outside. And here comes Io Shirai jumping to the top rope, going for a suplex, crossbody, and missed it a little bit, but was still able to hit Natalya with the crossbody right there. I mean, an amazing show of athleticism, like I said earlier, after those double knees to the gut of Natalya. But throwing Natalya back into the ring, Io Shirai looks to take control right there with a big elbow to the face of Natalya right there. And here comes Io Shirai to the top rope, looking for the end, looking to end this match, calling for Natalya to get back up. I mean, Io Shirai could be picking up a victory right here if she's able to hit whatever she's going to. And she hits a hurricanrana right there, jumping off the top rope, grabbing Natalya's head, and then hurricanrana right there, looking for a submission right here, probably looking to put Natalya away. If Natalya is able to tap to Io Shirai made a great match, but Natalya gets out. I believe Io Shirai let Natalya out right there. I don't think she had it in all the way. And Natalya is Head was definitely hurting, but here we go. Io Shirai, almost like the Carmella's finisher right there. And Natalya might tap the Io Shirai on Io Shirai's debut match here tonight, but I don't think Natalya is gonna I don't think Natalya is gonna tap here. Nope. And just like I thought, I knew Natalya was not gonna tap, because Natalya goes for a pin after a big elbow right there. The Io Shirai, but able to kick out right there, and Natalya kicks out. Io Shirai was able to kick out right there. Io Shirai counters with an elbow to the gut right there, going for a roll-up pin right there, looking for the win against Natalya. 1, 2, 3, and Natalya gets the shoulder up right at 2. Io Shirai almost had to win with a big kick right there to the gut of Natalya. Almost a win right there, but Natalya throws Io Shirai into the corner right there, possibly looking to pick her up, but Io Shirai was able to counter with an elbow right there, and Io Shirai gets countered again. Irish whip into the other corner, and the referee gets taken out right there by accident, and multiple elbows to the side of the head of Io Shirai by Natalya, and Io Shirai falls down hard right there on the mat, and honestly, Natalya in control with a leg drop right there, a standing leg drop, an amazing leg drop by Natalya, may I add. And here we go, Natalya going for another German suplex to Io Shirai, and Io Shirai is in danger in this match. This match could end, but Io Shirai counters with a punch right there, able to put the arms up to block right there. And here we go, Io Shirai to the top rope, looking for an amazing move right here. She goes for an elbow drop, looking for the pin, possibly looking for the win. 1, 2, 3, Natalya barely gets the shoulders up right there, and Io Shirai cannot get the win on her debut match here tonight against Natalya. What is going to have to be done to put Natalya away? I don't know, but Io Shirai looking for her submission again, looking for that submission, the signature submission, possibly looking for Natalya to tap, and she could make Natalya tap right here and could be victorious on her debut match here on Monday Night Raw. An amazing match this has been so far. Io Shirai has shined in this match, so has Natalya, but Natalya, the ring veteran, able to get out of a submission right there. Clotheslines her right there, going for it. Maybe would have gone for that discus clothesline, but Io Shirai able to counter. Irish whipped into the corner by Natalya, and a kick to Io Shirai. Natalya has got her in the corner, looking for an alley-oop slam right there by Natalya, an alley-oop slam out of the corner, and Natalya back in control with an amazing right hand by Natalya. Natalya could be looking for that sharpshooter or that discus clothesline maybe, I don't know, but a roll-up pin again, but Natalya is in the ropes by Io Shirai, and Io Shirai cannot pick up the win again, and Io Shirai might be in danger of losing this match right here, going for her submission again, with putting the knees around her head right there, looking for the win. Natalya might tap out here, and Natalya is definitely not going to want to tap out and lose to a rookie here on Monday Night Raw, and she is seconds away from tapping out, but Natalya is fighting. Io Shirai about to win. Natalya fighting still. Natalya will not tap out right here, as Io Shirai is about to make her tap out. Not able to, but is she going to tap out? We don't know. She is seconds away from tapping out. This hold has been in for so long. If she's not going to tap out, then she is definitely going to be in danger and damage right here. But an elbow to Io Shirai right there. Natalya going for that cover. 1, 2, 3. What? That must have been a devastating elbow by Natalya. How is an elbow able to put away Io Shirai? That devastating elbow after able to get out of the submission. That elbow must have knocked Io Shirai completely out, and Natalya is able to pick up a victory on against the rookie Io Shirai here tonight, and an amazing win right here. Definitely an amazing showing by our woman here tonight on Monday Night Raw. An amazing match that Natalya was able to win here tonight. Congrats to Natalya, but Io Shirai, you're going to be a future champion here in the WWE. I do believe that, but congrats to Natalya after an amazing match that ended in a pretty weird way with a devastating elbow, but the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, making her family proud with a victory here tonight. Other than breaking out and trying to attack Io Shirai, other than that, congrats to Natalya on a big win here tonight on Monday Night Raw, and I cannot wait to see if Natalya will get a championship match in the future. Here we go. After that amazing women's match right now, we are back, and Seth Rollins is coming out here to talk about Adam Cole and the fact that Adam Cole was able to pick up a victory last week in that Fatal 4-Way elimination. So here comes our Universal Champion Seth Rollins to talk about that match coming up at Backlash and Adam Cole. But honestly, Seth Rollins, he had an amazing match last week against Ricochet. And honestly, I cannot wait to see if he's going to be in action later tonight. I mean, he could be in the main event. He could be in action right now, maybe against somebody from Undisputed Era. We don't know. But we did see the Undisputed Era win the triple threat tag team match earlier tonight, right before the match between Natalya and Io Shirai, that ended in a pretty weird way with that big elbow to Io Shirai. But here comes our Universal Champion, the man who is the leader of the locker room right now, Seth Rollins, Universal Champion, faces Adam Cole at Backlash. Let's see what Seth Rollins has to say about his challenger at Backlash and that match at Backlash right now. In a week at Backlash, I would defend my Universal Championship against the man who single-handedly eliminated 3 other top-tier talent last week in Adam Cole. And Adam, I mean no disrespect by this. Believe me, I respect the hell out of you, man, but come Backlash, you won't be ending my dreams of being champion. It will be me ending your dreams of beating me in the ring and taking my Universal Championship, and that is what's undisputed. Seth, it is so great to finally meet the champ here in Raw. Well, that is till Backlash when I beat you for your championship, but that's then and this is now. So how about tonight you step into the ring against someone who actually is undisputed and step into the ring with my boy, Roddy Strong, tonight, baby. It is time for tonight's free agent showcase as Heath Slater takes on Mike Kanellis, and Heath Slater going for the win early on right there with a low pin, 1, 2, and Mike Kanellis barely able to get the shoulder up, but this is our second week of the free agent showcases. Last week we saw EC3 take on Sin Cara on Monday Night Raw, and on SmackDown the Iconics took on Fire and Desire, and we do know now that EC3 is coming to Monday Night Raw, the Iconics are coming to Monday Night Raw, Sin Cara and Fire and Desire are going to SmackDown. We have 2 more weeks until we have to find a place for these free agents. If not, they will go back down to NXT as Heath Slater goes for a cover right there off of the middle rope right there with that sunset flip for the cover. And Heath Slater looks to pick up a big victory here, because if he picks up a victory here, it could solidify his spot here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, Heath Slater, Mike Kanellis, free agents, they definitely do not want to go down to NXT for being on the main roster for this long. But Heath Slater gets countered with a kick right there, and Mike Kanellis taking him down with multiple punches to the face of Heath Slater right there. And also Heath Slater needs to get signed somewhere because, you know, he's got kids. But Heath Slater takes control with double knees right there to the midsection of Mike Kanellis, going for the cover, not even able to get a 1 count as Mike Kanellis gets his shoulders up, but Heath Slater went for a clothesline and gets taken down right there by Mike Kanellis, shoulder tackling him to the mat, and Heath Slater with an amazing drop kick right there. And honestly, I cannot wait to see where all these free agents are going to go. I mean, we already know where some have gone, but at the end of like the 4 weeks with an Andicon device right there, but at the end of the 4 weeks, I will do a video basically showing where every free agent has gone. Well, the ones that made it to Raw and SmackDown, as Mike Kanellis slams him down right there with almost like a lock bottom into almost a powerbomb-like move. But Heath Slater looks to be in danger right here as Mike Kanellis looks to be hitting a DDT off of the middle rope right there. And the rope somehow went through Heath Slater right there, but, you know, that happens. But Heath Slater and Mike Kanellis with a super kick to Heath Slater, looking for the end right there, and Heath Slater might be done. 1, 2, 3, and no, Heath Slater gets the shoulder up at 2.5, and Mike Kanellis is not happy whatsoever. He thought he put Heath Slater away right there, looking for the end right here, but Heath Slater able to counter with a forearm to Mike Kanellis, flipping him right there, and then with an elbow to the top of the head. Heath Slater with a jumping elbow drop onto Mike Kanellis, and Heath Slater is in complete control of this match right now with an elbow drop to the leg of Mike Kanellis, and Mike Kanellis is in danger as Heath Slater goes for another elbow drop onto the knee right there, and that has gotta hurt Mike Kanellis' knee. But Mike Kanellis able to counter with an elbow to the head of Heath Slater right there, and he went for a big kick right there, and Heath Slater counters with a back suplex, able to hit a back suplex to Mike Kanellis, and what an amazing move that was by Heath Slater. And Heath Slater possibly looking for the end with double knees again to the midsection of Mike Kanellis, going to the middle rope right there, possibly looking to hit a big move as he hits a double axe handle to the head of Mike Kanellis from the middle rope. And Heath Slater wants this opportunity, wants to come to Monday Night Raw, But honestly, he could get signed to SmackDown after tonight, because both Raw and SmackDown are looking for this, as Heath Slater sends Mike Kanellis over the top rope right there. Mike Kanellis went for a big boot, but got sent over the top rope and landed hard, and Heath Slater might be looking to pick up a count-out victory here against Mike Kanellis. Hey, a win is a win, and when you're a free agent, you gotta pick up a win no matter what to show that you belong on a brand. And here we go, back into the ring. Heath Slater went for that roll-up pin again, but Mike Kanellis not having it that time, as he is able to counter right there with an elbow to the arm of Heath Slater, and Heath Slater's in danger with a jumping neck breaker as Heath Slater rolls to the outside, and Heath comes back into the ring as Mike Kanellis is celebrating, maybe a little too early, as Heath drops him onto the turnbuckle right there, his head first into the turnbuckle right there, and then dropped him his ribs, his side right on the Heath Slater's knee, going for the cover, and only able to get a 1 count as Mike Kanellis kicks out before 2, and Heath Slater needs this win right here, but Mike Kanellis picking him up, looking to slam him down on the mat right there, possibly looking to pick up a victory here tonight, and Heath Slater could be out right there after that amazing slam to the mat. 1, 2, 3. No, Heath Slater able to kick out at 2.5 again, and Mike Kanellis cannot believe that Heath Slater was able to kick out, and now he's choking him right in front of the referee, and the referee's not doing a single thing. That right there should have been a disqualification, but the referee didn't do anything about it, and a big drop kick to Heath Slater right there, and Mike Kanellis went for a kick right there, and Heath Slater got out of the way, and Heath Slater went for another roll-up pin, but gets hit with a DDT right there, and Mike Kanellis is looking to end this match as he picks him up and hits him with a super kick, and that has got to be the match. Heath Slater is out right there after a super kick by Mike Kanellis. 1, 2, 3, and Heath Slater cannot pick up the win, as Mike Kanellis is victorious here tonight on Monday Night Raw in a big match in an amazing free agent showcase between Mike Kanellis and Heath Slater. And here we go, Mike Kanellis for the win, but the lights are out. Oh my, no, I know what's happening, and I am so sorry for Mike Kanellis, but we cannot stop the Fiend, and it looks like the Fiend might be striking again like he did at EC3 last week, and Mike Kanellis staring right to the Fiend's eyes. He gets hit by a Sister Abigail right there out of nowhere, and the Fiend is a scary dude. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, whatever you want to call him, he will give you nightmares, as he is showing the crowd exactly what he's capable of with a Sister Abigail, just like he hit out on the outside to EC3 last week, and now he's looking for the mandible crawl right there, and that is gonna make Mike Kanellis pass out, and for some reason the Fiend strikes again. I have no idea why the Fiend's doing this. We can't stop him. I mean, I can't believe Monday Night Raw drafted him. They should have known that this was gonna happen, and right there is the Fiend looking like he is about to just disappear again as the lights go off, and the Fiend is got to be on that stage, or he might be gone completely right now. We don't know, but I feel so sorry for Mike Kanellis right there. I mean, I cannot believe the Fiend strikes again against a free agent who isn't even signed. I mean, if he does that to the wrong person, he might risk getting taken out by somebody. Here comes the man who last week took out Eric Young. I mean, what an amazing match that was. I mean, it was a quick match, but Randy Orton putting all of his skills out there and taking out Eric Young in what was a quick match. But Randy Orton tried to attack Eric Young before the match last week, and it didn't go completely as planned. But Eric Young could not pick up a win against Randy Orton, because Randy Orton, he's the apex predator. I mean, he's the Viper. You can't do anything to stop him, and he doesn't care who you are. He's going to go after you. I mean, you could be his best friend, and he would go after you. You don't know what Randy Orton is capable of. I mean, he could strike out of nowhere just like a Viper can, and that is exactly how he got that nickname, because he is the Viper, and he can strike out of nowhere. And honestly, he's the legend killer, and he's looking to take out Tommaso Ciampa here tonight before Ciampa can have an amazing career here on Monday Night Raw. But he is going to have trouble with that, as here comes Tommaso Ciampa out of the crowd, taking a play out of Randy Orton's book right there, and knocking him out off of the apron right there. And Tommaso Ciampa attacking Randy Orton before the match. I mean, that is a good thing, but not whenever you attack the Viper Randy Orton, as he just sends Tommaso into the apron right there. But Tommaso sending Randy Orton all the way to the stage right there, hitting hard on the metal as he lands on the ground right there, and Tommaso Tommaso taking down Randy Orton with multiple punches to the head of the Viper, and Tommaso Ciampa knew what he had to do to come out here and basically take out Randy Orton. He knew what he had to do to get a win over the Viper as Randy Orton goes into the ring, and here comes Tommaso Ciampa, and we are getting this match underway finally as the referee rings the bell, and Tommaso with a slap to Randy Orton and goes for a punch, but Randy Orton counters, taking him down with a back elbow and then kicking him right there in the back, going for another kick, but Tommaso able to counter with a punch and 2 other punches and then a slap, and Tommaso with a jawbreaker to the Viper, Randy Orton, and Randy Orton's in danger by Tommaso Ciampa already. I mean, Ciampa already basically on fire in the beginning of this match. I mean, don't know why I called him Ciampa. I mean, it's Ciampa. We know that. My bad. I accidentally said his name wrong. But Ciampa in control of this match. Tommaso Ciampa came out here looking for an easy win, but with the Viper, that's going to be hard to do. I mean, Tommaso Ciampa attacked Randy Orton before this match could even take place, coming out of the crowd, and Ciampa is in control after a suplex right there to the Viper. I mean, Ciampa knows what Randy Orton's capable of. He thought that he might as well come out here and take out the legend known as Randy Orton, but Randy Orton going for a punch and missed one, I believe, and gets thrown off by Tommaso Ciampa, and Ciampa taking him down right there with multiple punches again to the head of the Viper, possibly wanting to bust open Randy Orton, but we don't know. Ciampa is picking up the Viper again, but Randy counters with a punch right there to Tommaso. Tommaso counters with a kick to the, actually multiple kicks to the thigh of Randy Orton, and going for a drop kick right there, but Randy Orton counters with a stomp to the midsection, but a hurricanrana by Ciampa right there, taking Randy Orton down. I mean, what an impressive sequence right there by Berthman as Randy Orton goes to the outside, and here comes Tommaso Ciampa with an axe handle to the back of Randy Orton, and Tommaso Ciampa in control, Irish whipping Randy Orton into the barricade hard right there, and Tommaso taking control again, and Randy Orton's in a bad way right here, but Tommaso tries to pick up Randy Orton, but the strength of Randy Orton not letting that happen, but gets countered with a super kick by Ciampa, and Ciampa picking up Randy Orton again, or trying to, but an elbow to the back of Tommaso, and Randy hits him with an elbow right there, and here comes Randy Orton back into the ring following Tommaso Ciampa, probably looking for a suplex right there, and that is exactly what the Viper looks for right there, and takes down Tommaso Ciampa with an elbow drop right there after that big suplex on the inside, and then a kick to the gut of Tommaso Ciampa again, and Ciampa able to counter with an amazing arm breaker right there onto the gut, and then a kick right there, and then a Rough Rider. That almost looked like a reverse Rough Rider, finally busting open the Viper, Randy Orton. I believe that's what he was doing, trying to do the whole entire night, and he goes for the submission that has put away multiple men, just like Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole. I mean, multiple people that he has put away with that move. Could he put away the Viper? But Randy Orton able to get out of that move, like out of the submission hold right there, getting out of it and back on the attack. Irish whipping Ciampa into the corner right there. Might be going for a suplex, or we thought, as Tommaso counters right there. Randy counters with a kick to the gut of Tommaso right there, and throws, we thought he was going to throw him back in there, but he takes him down, flipping him over, and then a kick to the back of Ciampa, and Randy Orton is showing why he is the Viper here tonight. And Ciampa's in the ropes right there, and Randy Orton looks to be picking him up for a suplex, slamming him into the ropes right there, and that has got to be painful. The ropes straight into the gut of Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa with a backbreaker right there, possibly going for the pin. Could put away the Viper. Randy Orton right here. 1, 2, and not able to pick up the win as Randy Orton kicks out at 2. And we thought Ciampa could have picked up the win right here, and he might be going for the fairy tale ending right here. And if he is able to hit this, the Viper is done. The Viper is done. There is no way Randy Orton can kick out of the fairy tale ending as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, but Randy Orton kicks out at 2.5. I didn't think Randy Orton had it in him to kick out of the fairy tale ending. We thought we had a rookie coming in here and beating a legend in Randy Orton, and Tommaso Ciampa with a discus clothesline taking down the Viper, Randy Orton right there, and Randy Orton is in the corner, and Ciampa's probably going for that knee that he hits in the corner all the time, that devastating knee, but Randy gets out of the way right there and back on the attack, where we thought as Tommaso counters Randy's punch with his own, going for a discus clothesline again, but gets hit by, well, I thought it was going to be a gut wrench suplex, but no, he hits him with a back breaker, like a neck breaker off of his back right there, and that was impressive. And then a big uppercut to Tommaso right there by the Viper, Randy Orton. And another big elbow drop right there to ground it Tommaso Ciampa. And Randy Orton back on the attack, or we thought Tommaso able to counter with a punch right there to the Viper Randy Orton. And then a big knee by the Tommaso, possibly could end the match right there, we thought, as Tommaso's going to the top rope, possibly looking for a match-ending move as he goes for an elbow drop, but Randy Orton rolls out of the way, and Tommaso Ciampa not able to hit it, and Randy Orton going for his spike DDT that is always in the middle rope right there as he gets him set up for the DDT, and he is able to hit the spike DDT right there. I thought he was going to miss it, or Tommaso was going to counter, but Randy Orton able to hit him with that spike DDT that he always sets up for the RKO right there. He sets up for the RKO after that, but he goes for the pin instead. 1, 2, 3. No, Ciampa able to kick out at 2.5. Randy Orton should have went for the RKO there, but now he might be going to that place as he goes for the RKO, and Ciampa able to counter, going for the fairy tale ending now, but Randy Orton not letting it happen, able to counter with a devastating clothesline, going for the fairy tale ending, and gets hit by a clothesline by the Viper Randy Orton, and Randy Orton might have that RKO again as he goes for it, and he is able to hit it. An RKO out of nowhere, going for the cover, and that is definitely the match right there. 1, 2, 3. No, Tommaso Ciampa able to kick out at 2.5. I mean, seriously, I thought that was the match right there. I mean, RKO out of nowhere. A great sequence right there, and a kick to the back of the thigh of Randy Orton. And Tommaso Ciampa going for the roll-up pin right there, looking for the win. 1, 2, 3, and Randy Orton is able to kick out at 2.5 right there, and Tommaso Ciampa goes for a jumping elbow clothesline right there, and Randy Orton with a knee to the back of Tommaso Ciampa right there. I mean, what a devastating knee. That could mess up Ciampa's back right there and his spine, but goes for an elbow drop right there. Another standing elbow drop to Tommaso Ciampa, and Randy Orton back up, but Ciampa counters with a jawbreaker right there, and then hits him with that jumping elbow clothesline right there that he was trying to hit as he goes for the cover right there, but his feet on the rope, the referee doesn't see it. 2, 3, but no, Randy Orton kicks out, even though Tommaso tried to cheat. I mean, I cannot believe Tommaso almost tried to cheat the win, but Randy Orton able to kick out in multiple punches to the face of Randy Orton again, and Tommaso Ciampa in control of this match. I mean, he tried to cheat, but then hit him with that devastating clothesline again as Tommaso gets sent into the corner, but Randy Orton gets sent into the corner himself, sending him over with that fisherman carry right there, sending him over Randy Orton's back right there, and then a slap by Randy Orton, and then a slam to the arm to the mat. That slap coming out of his playbook from Ric Flair right there, who was in Evolution with Randy Orton, but Randy Orton going for like a reverse Boston Crab right there to Tommaso Ciampa, looking to make the rookie tap out, but Tommaso able to grab the leg and sweep Randy Orton right there, taking him down again with multiple punches again. I mean, he already busted Randy Orton open. What is he trying to prove? Is he trying to knock out Randy Orton? Like, what is Tommaso trying to prove? As he goes to the apron right there, possibly looking for a jumping knee, but hits his knee hard off of the mat, and that has got to be painful right there to Tommaso Ciampa as he runs back into the ring, and here comes Randy Orton. I mean, Tommaso going for a move right there, but Randy Orton counters with a punch to the back of Tommaso Ciampa, and Ciampa able to counter, slapping Randy's arm away, then a big knee right there, and then that reverse Rough Rider again, and Tommaso Ciampa back in control, possibly could win off of that move right now, but he's possibly going for the fairy tale ending, and that is exactly what he's going for, and that is more or less going to be the end of the match as he's able to hit the fairy tale ending, and Randy Orton's fairy tale just got ended. 2, 3, and Tommaso Ciampa able to defeat the Legend Killer. You know, maybe Tommaso Ciampa will become the new Legend Killer. We don't know, as his first victim is Randy Orton here on Monday Night Raw, and I cannot wait to see what Tommaso Ciampa has in store for us here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, he is going to be a champion here in the future. I don't know when, but Tommaso Ciampa able to kick out of that spike DDT right there. He went for that RKO, and Tommaso countered, going for the fairy tale ending, and was able to get countered by that, and then the RKO came out of nowhere. I mean, that was an amazing sequence right there, but Randy Orton tried in this match, but Tommaso Ciampa just too much after attacking Randy Orton at the beginning of the match, and Tommaso Ciampa and Randy Orton just had an amazing match here on Monday Night Raw, and I cannot wait for our main event, Seth Rollins versus Roderick Strong. I cannot wait for that to see what will happen.